Welcome to the Hoboken Historical Museum. We're here at 1301 Hudson Street. We're one of the few cultural institutions here in Hoboken. Hoboken these days kind of sells itself. It's location, location, location. But if you want to get inside somewhere that's not a bar and a restaurant, we at the museum can fulfill that. We do exhibits, we do kids events. So come on in and check out the museum. What we do is we don't really have a permanent exhibit to tell the story of Hoboken. We have videos that do that. And the idea is that we want people to be a little awed when they come in each time because it's something new. And this particular exhibit is a little different for us, but it's basically a retrospective of a photographer who was here in Hoboken for 3 generations. His name was Benedict J. Fernandez, and he was a photojournalist of note, one of the people who is bigger than Hoboken. He worked here in the shipyard before he started his photography career, and since this was the shipyard they worked in, it gave us a chance to display things about the shipyard itself. I would say during the week, most of the visitors who come here are from out of town, and I would say half of them are here because of Frank Sinatra. And there aren't that many places on the East Coast that highlight his career. So this little space we call the Frank Sinatra Lounge, even though it's 10 by 12 feet, we've actually had people get married here, blind dates, and people just want to have a place. And so we don't see too many of it. Frank had a softball team called the Swooners. That's his jacket. He starts to make it big when he's like 22, 23. Once he starts doing concerts at the Paramount, it's kind of, I'm out of here. Because he also gets involved in a movie career, which really changes things. We do have a book where people have been leaving their thoughts on why Frank Sinatra matters. The 2 paintings on the wall there are a little quirky, but they are actually painted by Frank Sinatra. And a lot of creative folks will pick another field just to kind of, get away from the business side of whatever their success is in the arts. And painting was one of his releases. Yeah, the museum was established in 1986. And so that's, I think, 37 or more years. We're in a great location. We're uptown Hoboken. We're a block from the Hudson River, and we're a block from Washington Street. And we really are almost at every event in Hoboken. But I think I just really enjoy spending time with the people in Hoboken. And I meet great folks who have great stories. It could be an old timer who just will tell stories about their grandparents and when they first came here. Or it could be someone who just moved here and is just in love with the town. And that's really the same feeling I had when I moved here in 1981. So whatever it is in this town, it's still happening. The museum formed in 1986, and I've been working with the museum since 1986. For the last 15, 20 years, which, we've been in this site, I've actually not explored New Jersey that much. But this year I have been exploring it. And normally when on the license plate it says the Garden State, and I go, where's the garden, And so this year, my wife and I, Holly and I, have been traveling a bit on weekends and just going to different gardens and, small museums and just sort of getting into places we just never took the time to check out. So there's a lot of variety here.